I guess two things, Eric. I'd answer it the same way, because we still would have taken another cycle of rolling out and back, and we're going to learn every time we come out here. If you go back in history at how many times the different Apollo vehicles came out and tested prior to launch, how many times they scrubbed. The administrator talked about how many times he scrubbed on a vehicle that had flown multiple times. So we're going to run into these issues, and we'll figure them out as we go. But until we put the whole vehicle together, had we come out for another wet dress, the vehicle would not have been the complete that's ready to go out there today with all the closeouts, FTS installed, everything we learned about the flow, everything we learned about FTS, working with the range to get a 25-day time period before we have to retest. So yeah, I agree. We won't know until we know, but we also won't know until we try. And we felt like we're in the best position to try. Yeah, I mean, I'll start. I'll say what our deputy administrator told her family when they were coming for her launch. Plan a week trip to Florida for a vacation, and you might see a launch, which is exactly what I told my family. And the administrator said it, we're gonna launch when we're ready, and that's our approach. I said there's nobody that came wanting more for that vehicle to launch than our team that has worked on this. Not just our team, the launch team. There were a lot of folks that have put their careers into this, but everybody wants it to be successful. And ultimately, our job is to make it as successful as we can. And we might get to another one where there's another issue and we decide not to fly. That's the most important decision we can make, because we are building. Kathy Leaders gave a great speech at an awards event the other night, and I was talking about Artemis 1, and then she got up behind me and said, this is just the beginning. So we need to make sure we do this right and prudently.
Yeah, I think we all want to see that next milestone, that next step, and seeing smoke and fire is something that everybody enjoys. But we're not going to let another hurdle deter us from trying to achieve that next step. And yeah, this is an incredibly hard business. We're trying to do something that hasn't been done in over 50 years. And we're doing it with new technology. We're doing it with new operators and new teams and new command and control and new software. And as Jim said, we're learning all along the way.